Hey everybody,
Hello.
it's
Yeah.
us. It's us, your favorites.
Yep.
I
wouldn't say
Oh.
that.
Our one viewer.
All two of our
Comic book
viewers.
thief.
All right. Oh, yes,
know,
I should link this.
We could, since Jenner doesn't record the chat in the stream VOD, we could pretend we have more viewers to make it seem like we're more popular.
Wow, look at this crowd.
Look at all 5 of our viewers.
Oh, such attractive and healthy people.
I'm sorry that we're not popular. I don't know what to
I don't
do.
care.
Oh,
I don't care.
We just have fun. We just have fun here.
All right, I'm gonna
stream.
deafen
We
this
have
call so we can
fun.
stream.
We don't get racists. It's all good.
It's true.
And we haven't blown up the world yet. Have we?
So no, not yet. I'm working on it.
I feel like we've gotten close in at least one game, but I don't know which one.
Maybe secretly all of them.
All right, sounds okay to me.
I don't
Okay.
think we
good.
ever got close in Monster Hearts.
You got pretty close in Monster Hearts. I still love.
We just got close to releasing a bunch of Fieri raccoons on the world.
What do you mean close? That happened.
That's true. But that was yours and Jeff's fault.
Yeah.
That messed up the trash of the world.
Scared the hell out of your dog too.
Right, yeah, but Ohio's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, so
That's
it's
right.
fine.
That's right.
Yeah, if we sunk Ohio into the pits of hell, no one would miss it.
It's true.
Nope.
Nothing good in this
So-
Ohio. Oh, thank you, Beth.
Because you forgot, didn't you?
I always forget. Also, I have like a million tabs open right now that the stream can't see because I'm hiding them. Because I've been researching for the game. I
Don't make you
know
live like that.
I know so
Jenna,
much
why are you
about
doing this?
Forgotten
You know you
Realms.
never use half of the things you research.
I
It
know
makes the other
Well.
half better.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta research a lot of stuff so that half is still big.
Yeah, but
You
you're
can't
counting
itemize everything. Every bit of research you do contributes to the whole, even in ways you might not be able to tell.
So what happens if we go completely off the rails and ignore every hook that she lays for us?
I'm gonna cry. I will cry a
That
lot.
would be a mean thing to do. This is a game of give and take, Grandmaster.
Some of us believe in collaborative storytelling.
What you do is you, at the end of the session, you say what you want to get into next time, so you can prepare that, and then you stick to what you said.
Yes.
Anyways, we didn't level up at the end of the last session because we didn't know we were going to be doing more.
Yeah,
If I'm taking
so
Jeff's advice, I'm not playing Egel because Egel said he would never work with all of you again. You sure you want to lead with that, Jeff?
Redmaster, we can run this game with 3 players.
That would be nice. I like Breadmaster. Breadmaster is
sometimes,
good.
but sometimes comedy is when you say one thing and are forced to do a different thing.
That's
Ever
not
heard of
always
a
comedy.
Gilligan cut? It's just what Jeff described. Never mind. So I forget what the rules are leveling up, but I think it's your current level plus 7 XP.
yes.
All right, I have 9. I'm level 1, so that means I can level up.
Yeah, you should.
All right. Well, first
And I reduce my XP by 8. Right? I totally talked over you. I am sorry.
yeah. Basically, whatever it takes to get to that level, you take off, and then you're at the start.
You get one of your playbooks, new things. I think each playbook has a different set for certain level ranges.
I was 1 XP away from leveling up last session because I didn't fail any rolls at all.
You rolled too well.
I rolled
but
too
we
well.
can fix
Level
that
up,
now.
Yeah, you don't wait to the end, you just do it.
We can fix that
So-
right now. Excellent.
Yeah. Let's do a bit of a recap. So, if I remember correctly, questions are like what foes did you overcome, what notable treasure did you get, and what did you learn, right?
Right.
Okay, good. I remember it. I don't need to frantically look through the book. Okay, so I think a good place to start is what new things did you learn?
I learned that Eigel is temperamental and kind of a drama queen.
Well, we learned about the world's most powerful possum.
Yes, the opossum at the end of the
Existence of an
world.
eldritch abomination.
A very terrifying beast from another dimension that was sealed up and
Known as Twitter.
Twitter doesn't even exist in this dimension. We're good. All right. So, anybody else want to mention a thing?
Jeff, what did you learn?
I almost fucked everything up real bad. I remember that.
But did you actually learn that? Is that the lesson you learned?
I didn't say I learned anything. How dare you put words in my mouth?
And we mark XP for every question we answer affirmatively, right? All right.
Yep. So you definitely learned a lot of stuff. So definitely learned some stuff. I might do a bit more of a recap later if we have any blanks left. But what notable treasure did you get?
We didn't get any treasure.
We got the shard, but
Well,
we used it.
It wasn't really valuable.
It's incredibly
mean,
valuable.
If
It's
it
teaching
returns to the
Hawkeye
mirror,
master outside of our universe, I'd say that's infinitely valuable.
and now it's in Throckmorton's stomach.
Yeah. If I sit up too fast, it stabs me.
It doesn't change shape when you shapeshift either.
Rip.
Turn into a very small animal.
I'm gonna be a cockroach.
Just
Oh
like-
god!
Ah.
Although, because you're spherical in whatever form you take, I guess you probably have enough diameter.
It's
So it
contained.
Yeah. Not comfortable, but it's contained.
It's the safest place for it to be.
All right, and what foes did you overcome?
That freaking undead pirate knight guy, we overcame him, but he was no big
That was
deal. What a chump.
we negotiated with him.
We
That was
overcome.
first session.
We overcame the ghosts in the volleyball tournament. That was
Also first session.
Also first session.
Oh shit.
Second was cave
We
and onwards.
overcame our clones.
Oh yeah, we
Yep.
overcame our clones.
Terrifying one of them all was Throckmorton's.
Some of them were more overcame than others.
My
Fake Cinder refused to die.
She's the deadliest of us all.
Some say she's still out there somewhere.
At the
Just
bottom
a
of
huge
the-
mass of earwax.
Wait, what? I forgot what happened to her. Why
'Cause-
earwax?
Because Sable made the potion to protect everyone's eardrums and used one of them to throw at her, and everything went horribly wrong.
That's right.
I forgot about
Well,
that.
you were fine. Horribly wrong for the clone. So
bad.
yes, you overcame the accidental Dragon Ball Super reference. I didn't know about that at the time.
Wait, earwax was a major component in Dragon Ball Super?
No, the
No, the
clones.
clones that look
Clones.
almost nothing like the people they're cloning.
Does Goku fall for it?
Yes.
Okay.
Hard.
The purple guy's not me.
You gotta believe me, Gohan. I know, Dad. Shut up.
All right.
Did
So-
Vegeta kill Goku's clone though?
Goku didn't get cloned. Almost
Yeah, it's
Vegeta.
just Vegeta.
Oh.
Anyways, was there one more question, or do we answer all
No,
three?
that's the three, but you got all three of them.
All right.
So,
Jenner, you should be able to level up.
I leveled up. I'm gonna
Alright,
take the feat that gives me plus 1d4 to my damage because I like hurting things.
Sable, where's Sable? How's she doing?
I'm doing okay. Alright,
Did she level up?
Yep. I mean, adjust my XP.
And we get an XP for every failed roll, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's -7. That's fine. Okay, so I took the customized broomstick, which is not really a move so much as I just get a special item.
Ah,
My
nice.
broom is old-fashioned, and the 3 traits I picked for it are plus 1d4 damage, plus 1 armor while I'm riding or wielding it, and it has the precise and reach tags.
Oh man,
Nice.
that rules.
Now I can do as much. I can do like a fight load of damage with this thing.
Yeah, and also armor. Jeez.
Yeah.
So you have 2 armor now?
Yes, but only when I have the broom.
Ugh.
All right. And did Igel level up? Because he leveled up in the first session.
No, I didn't. I don't have enough yet.
Okay. So, in that case, I guess we'll start then. First and foremost,
This
camera
asshole.
focuses on man, looks fairly disheveled in heavy armor, standing in a castle,
Oh, it's a Fire
and
Emblem.
he is approached by a sword, which is twitching and retching, but it's making its way over to him. And he picks it up. The sword glows, and under his breath, he mumbles the name Igel.
Keyblade.
God damn it.
Doyle.
I finally found the door to darkness.
So anyway, we're going to start with the character who's not actually here. Cinder, you went back home, and it's been about a month. So how have things been going?
They've been going pretty good. I've been training real hard, chopping wood for my mom and dad. And adventure, doing some low level adventuring, but like we're only solving like tiny problems, like somebody's cat got lost, or like somebody or
Uncle Ryan
fixing.
needs you to go pick up some books.
Yeah, Uncle Ryan wants me to go to school. Oh my god, I don't want to go to school.
This is just the worst.
So Uncle Ryan's been trying to tutor me. It's dumb. Anyway, I invited my boyfriend Linal over. He's like one of Alice and Ark's kids. And we got caught, and Dad grounded me. But fuck Dad! I don't like him anymore. I'm going back to the mirror.
Yeah, so Caper probably just approaches you one day. She can just stroll up to your window.
I'm like mad and have broken some things because I am strong. This is the fifth door.
14.
And Cole keeps repairing them by just slamming them back in place.
It's weird to me that Cole would be upset about his daughter entering a relationship too soon or something. Seems like peak hypocrisy on his part.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Ryan's like, damn kids.
I changed my mind. I'm taking a different move because this is more on brand for me. I'll talk about it later.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
So Caper shows up, and I wipe my eyes, and I'm like, Caper, and I give Auntie Caper a hug. And I'm like, Caper, I want to go back to the mirror again. This world sucks. All the adventure is boring. I miss my friends.
Ah, well, what a coincidence. I was just about to ask you if you wanted to go back, because, man, it's a really good story.
Oh,
But also,
boy.
gotta be careful, because Posh is kinda suspicious now.
Shit. Not Uncle Posh. I thought he was busy trying to date Uncle Ryan.
Posh, what do you mean Caper is up to something?
That's the only reason he probably hasn't asked about this whole item thing. As long as we have this thing from another world, you can go there. And as long as you have your axe, you can come back. So, hey, it's pretty good. You can go have an adventure and be back.
That's right. I want to collect more stories for the dragons. Let's do this.
No danger whatsoever.
The
So,
spin-off of Magic Tree House is really weird.
I don't think it's very far off from what Magic Tree House was, though.
I know, that's why I thought of Magic Tree House.
all right. So, Cinder's gonna return at some point, but for now,
Giving
Yeah.
Cole more gray hairs.
Igel, it's been about a month. What have you been doing? Have you been researching past events, or have you just been going around helping?
I probably went back to the I forgot what I called it. The 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 school of mages that I come from that I showed up as an orphan on the doorstep of.
Hogwarts.
No, fuck that place. That place sucks.
That place is
Do
for
you know the
losers.
mortality rate at Hogwarts? It's atrocious.
Oh,
More
you
like
also get to
atrocious.
if
Sorry.
you did, you also get to increase a base stat by 1 for leveling up 2.
Oh, I didn't do
Oh.
that.
I didn't realize that. That's actually very helpful.
Thank
I
you.
called it the tower of something.
Yeah, he's the tower. That's his focus. So I decided to name mage focuses like settlements or towns after Arcana, major Arcana. Which
I would-
there's a tower Arcana. So cool.
Then what's the mask in the Horizon Arcana?
I have not figured that out yet.
Don't you dare turn this into Persona, by the way.
It's not a persona.
Yes.
Anyway.
I don't know that much about Persona. You only have to worry if you're suddenly Phantom Thieves.
I went back to the tower, like I guess union office in this town to do some volunteer library work, basically.
All right.
Just a nice, quiet job that is away from everyone.
Did you take your time to look through stuff, or was it just day-to-day chores and whatnot?
It was day-to-day chores, basically.
Okay. All right. So, Throckmorton, I want to know about those druids, because honestly, don't have many ideas for them.
Well, there's one that
does
screams a lot.
Does Throckmorton hang out with other druids or elves, or is he more about hanging out with animals?
Throckmorton is definitely more about hanging out with animals. I'm going to say there's not much of a society of druids.
Yeah, I figured.
Druids are just... You don't go somewhere to learn how to be a druid. You just get closer to nature, and then one day you wake up as a druid.
And an
Suddenly
orb.
you're just an orb.
Yeah, and Throckmorton, I think we ended the last session with him traumatized, hanging out with animals and refusing to change back to his elf form. So he's been doing that since the last session.
So, what is the therapist of the animal kingdom?
The owl, obviously.
the pet rock. So
I
well.
watched Winnie the Pooh. Owl is going to help me with all my problems.
Ah,
Don't remind me of Mystery of the Druids.
That's what the other druids look like when they're not orbs.
I can describe my level up move.
oh yes.
All this time as an animal has given me the move Red of Tooth and Claw. When I'm in an appropriate animal form, parentheses something dangerous, increase your damage to D8.
Nice.
Danger Borb.
So I've had to learn how to hunt in my orb forms.
The owl has helped you overcome your trauma, but also to kill.
I've replaced my sorrow with anger.
All right, and so, what's Sable doing?
Oh, well, Sable has a shop, so she's just going back to that, and she's selling potions like usual.
Ah, that's nice.
They have a very not low success rate. Let's say that they're somewhat reliable.
Sable's Reliable Potions, my favorite store.
That's what the store's called. Reliable is in quotes. She
H2O,
has a
that was
box
fun.
that's the discount potion bin that just it says potions of healing and there's a question mark and they're like half off. And
I'm
there's no
picturing-
guarantee. There's a guarantee that they all will heal, but not that they won't do anything else.
The
They're very
sign.
popular with like low rate adventurers the first time they buy them.
I'm picturing the sign for Sable's Reliable Potions has in like very, very tiny font the letters UN in front of Reliable. So she doesn't get taken down by whatever authority
No refunds.
covers.
They are reliable. I
advertising.
didn't say that they're positive. Like they always do the thing.
They do
They just
a
might
thing.
do other things. Yes,
You
exactly.
can rely on it to do something. I'm not just selling you some weird tasting water. No.
Sable guarantees that every healing potion will heal you. It just also might do something else.
Might heal you. Might also make some bones disappear. Who knows?
It heals you. Also poison.
No.
Oh, whoops! I gotta buy more healing potions.
Anyways, I leveled up and I decided to instead take the witchcraft move, which is different than black magic, because witchcraft lets me manipulate get magic control over a type of object. The object I chose is I'm gonna say dust.
No. That one can be interesting. Can't wait to have my shit fucked up by dust. Oh man.
Yep.
You just snort lines of dust to get ready.
No.
If you fail, you choose two, and one of the ones is the thing just becomes an NPC.
I go come back.
Actually, no. Excuse me, no. Yeah, yep. So that's not good because now I don't have control of it anymore.
What is my purpose?
I go. Hey, I go.
No talking in the library.
I go.
But anyways, I would
Children's
be in my shop
books are over there.
if they were coming to look for me. I hire you to go fetch things for me. I don't want to go in the forest and like gather.
Let's go
herbs
on
and
an adventure. I
spices.
promise
Very
that
busy,
Sable
can't listen.
won't fuck it up this time. I go, please. You're so cool. Who else am I gonna watch over? You're so weak and flimsy.
All the more reason to work in the library. Bye.
I go. Come on. Throckmorton is coming. You don't want
That's
Throckmorton to show you up, do you?
I don't care.
I go.
I have no pride. Pride is thin.
I promise they'll be cool. There are books. There'll be books.
Books here already.
Yeah, but different books. Better books.
These books are just fine.
No.
Material
These
goods are a
special
sin.
books.
Wanting material books is a sin. Cinder, you should learn to eschew these things.
Throckmorton, help.
No animals in the library.
I'm picturing Thormorn walk in his ground wolf form and sees like a no dogs allowed sign and just like lowers his head and slowly walks out of the
Rolls
no
out.
library.
dogs allowed.
Turns into a bird. Rolls back in.
Yeah. No birds allowed.
Surprise.
If we need some onus for starting the thing, we say I sent them all a letter to get them somewhere.
Oh, I know how I'm going to start it. Don't worry, I'm just waiting for y'all. I'm enjoying this.
Cinder Bridal picks up Igel. Just Bridal carries him out of the temple. Kicks the door open.
Just look, we're going.
I hate this.
You happen to run right past Emery. Who, by the way, also, quick mention, fucked up last time because Emery's supposed to be NB, and I messed that one up almost immediately, so
Aw.
apologies.
They're fine.
So yes, they go by they.
Of course.
So anyway,
I forgot. I felt like it was a pun or something.
it was an accidental pun. I kept it because why wouldn't I?
How do you accident?
I mean, a unisex name, and Emery's apparently unisex, and then I just came up with a random last name, and it was perfect. All right, so. Oh, hi.
Oh, good, you're not
Hello.
dead.
Well, yeah. Why would I be?
Because you've been doing dangerous missions.
Oh, no, not myself. Archaeology is more or less the most dangerous thing I do, and it's far from anything life threatening. But I've been continuing my research since then. Thank you again for the information, but I actually was coming to see Eigel.
Who has
You
snuck
see,
back into the library.
oh, if you'll excuse me, Eigel,
Oh, yes, yes. How can I help you?
I was wondering, there's going to be a party at my university soon, and some of my professors are actually interested in meeting the mercenaries who helped find the recent information. And, well, I
Wait,
figured I'd come see you
wait, wait, wait,
directly
wait, 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 wait,
because.
wait, 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 wait,
Yes?
wait, wait.
Yes?
What did you tell them?
Oh, I told them, uh, well, what do you mean? I mentioned
Like,
you were involved.
I mean, like, you didn't exaggerate anything, did you?
I gave the story as I was told it.
Which one of us did you take the story from?
Cinder. Remember, Cinder wrote it all down because she's the record keeper from Ryutama, and she would never exaggerate a thing.
Don't worry, I know how to decipher that sort of excited writing. Uh, so the most important information is there, and well, you're the ones with first-hand experience. I figured they might want to meet with you, so I came to ask if you'd like to attend. I also came directly to you because, while your friends are nice enough people, um, I'm a little worried about their decorum.
I'm very nice. I'm the
You don't
nicest.
say. What interest do these professors have in this subject? They're not hoping to recreate the mirror, are they?
Oh, of course not. Oh, we learned that lesson.
Wait, you tried?
Well, no, you tried.
Oh.
Trust me, I'm an empathetic person. I don't need to recreate what you did.
Mm. Can you say the same of your professors?
Yes.
Mm.
I mean, really, it would be ridiculous if some sort of authority tried to do experiments with things that they could not possibly understand. That's super dumb.
Who would do such a thing?
Not so loud in the library.
You've been watching too much watching too many plays. It's just all the subject of Marvel plays, you know how those go.
The Marvel theatrical universe.
I'm going over to Sable's shop. I'll be back.
I'm gonna keep trying to contact Heigl.
Are you slamming against the window trying to get me to pay attention?
I picture like I am in a dog form and I'm like pawing at the window, making whimpering noises.
Oh, hey, welcome to my shop. Would you like a free sample? It's free sample day.
Oh my gosh, heck yes.
Oh, hey, Cinder. Haven't seen
And
you
then
in a
Cinder
while.
was high as balls.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
So I lift a tray up, and on it are like literally like shot glass sized potions.
I
Red one, a blue one, and a green one.
I
Pick one.
I picked the blue one.
Oh God, hold on a second.
It's DAC fuel.
Oh no.
I'm looking up the D&D 5e wall magic table. Give me a second.
I have.
Roll me a D100.
Oh shit!
Oh
Hold on.
boy.
What?
You
Wow.
have a space there.
Hold on.
There's
Oh.
a space there.
There's
Yeah.
a space.
That's not quite it.
Sorry.
It's a one-sided die.
What?
Holy,
Wow,
okay.
Jesus.
Are we sure that okay? I mean, are we sure that? Let me try again just to make
Yes.
sure. Okay, yeah. Weird.
All right. This says you agree not expending social points, but I think you are charged with magic, just in general. Oh, you're glowing. Wow, that's a good one.
Oh man, this is so
You're
cool.
full of key energy.
I pull out my book and start writing in it, and then I started to glow. Done.
Do you draw pictures alongside the?
Yes, of course. This is a picture of me flexing and glowing.
Spiky hair.
Sable, remember that nerd person who wanted us to find the mirror?
Oh yeah, yeah,
They-
that guy from the college or whatever.
Yeah, they want us to go to a party now. I have
I don't
nothing.
have anything to wear.
I know, I have nothing to wear. Come on, girl, let's go to the merchant quarter and get ourselves some clothes.
Yeah. All right.
So-
Meanwhile,
I-
I is staring
I-
at Throckmorton smudging the window and getting very upset.
I flipped the shop sign from open to go away.
I opened the window. Throckmorton, you can be a human. I know you could be a human. I've seen, or elf, whatever. You can be humanoid. You don't have to. Just. I slammed the window.
I don't want to be an elf. I want to be a dog.
There's. I point to the sign.
I'm not inside.
Then you stay outside, and you can stay out there and not give me those stupid eyes. I'm not paying attention to you. La 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 la. Hi, Emery. La 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 la. I suppose there's no pets allowed at this party either, huh?
Probably not, no.
Hear
But,
that, Throckmorton?
well, I mean, he's not a kobold, is he?
No, he's an elf.
Well, I'm sure as long as he maintains an elven form, he'd be fine if he wanted to go.
And Throgmorton just sighs and reverts back to being an elf.
His clothes
Hey,
transform
Throckmorton,
with him,
how's
right?
it going?
Yes.
Yeah, that's explicitly put in the magic.
Oh, okay, I forgot.
Clothes and possessions transform as well.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised
see.
if Throckmorton forgets sometimes. Just a very round hamster stuck in some clothes.
Hey guys.
So, a party, huh?
Yes,
You gotta go talk to people.
Well, we also get to wear fancy clothes, and that's the best part about it.
I'm fancy.
I'm wearing the plainest clothes I can.
You're absolutely not fancy enough.
I don't have any money to buy new clothes, and I'm not buying new clothes.
Well, I'm sure they'd be fine.
They know
Of
we're
course.
married.
Yeah. Well,
Besides,
if you
considering they're college professors, they've probably seen students wear less or
Oh.
even more inappropriate clothes.
God, they have. Anyway, though, yes,
Did you see what my TA came in with today? The one in the barrel? Yeah! He said it was laundry day. And his other barrel was dirty.
Didn't. Well, anyway, the party is at the end of the week, so if you could get your RSVP in if you'd like to go, then yes, sometime soon would be nice. No pressure, of course, and if you'd like to speak at any other point, that'd be fine as well, but I hope you'll consider attending.
How do we
Well, it took
risk
some
it?
time for us to earn enough money to buy you fancy clothes.
No,
How do we risk VIP?
you say you want to go. That is how you risk fib, Cinder.
She literally said RSVP. You're not reading it.
Cinder automatically shortens acronyms.
Cinder sees everything as like a comic book or a manga.
It's canon.
This is just like one of my Japanese mangas.
She has terminal anime eyes.
It's fatal. I'm dying. It's
We're
very
all
serious.
dying if you think about it.
Whoa.
Everyone that Cinder sees has yaoi hands.
Oh no.
Yowie chins. Oh no.
Gosh.
Doritos Fendi Senpai.
Emery, I want to go. I'm wrist vipping.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Do I like sign something or
Oh no, I'll put in the word that you're going to be arriving.
are weapons allowed? I want to show off my axe.
No. Well, God,
It's like
if I remember
important.
correctly, that
It's important to the story. Remember,
mm,
it's an artifact.
yes.
What are the open carry policies on campus?
You have to put like a thing over the blade part.
Yeah, P spawned it.
A very big cork.
Tell them I'm going to.
Okay.
Yay, Throckmorton is wrist vipping.
Do you have a speech impediment, Cinder, or is that just something you do?
Don't be mean to me, Eyebolt. I was going to date you, but now I'm not dating you anymore.
Can I RSVP for Eigel?
That would be against my consent, Throckmorton.
Yes. you can't just RSVP for someone else.
Well, he's not going to do it.
I'm going because Cinder's going, and someone is going to have to take care of her and keep her out of messes. Look, she's already in a mud puddle.
She's jumping up and down inside the mud puddle.
You gotta give her some concessions. She's not from this reality.
I know, but I'm going to go there to protect the rest of the party against her.
Our party has 2 adults, one of whom gives a shit.
No, he's talking about the party, not our party.
No, I'm thinking
Still
of our
applicable.
party.
I am a perfectly respectable businesswoman from the community. I
I'm assuming
am in the
campus
Chamber of
also
Commerce.
doesn't allow solicitations from third-party vendors on campus.
I'm not soliciting nothing. I hand in my business card.
You're wrist vipping, right? Sable?
Yes.
Yay. We're all going. Emery, we're all going. It's going to be a reunion.
All right then.
Cinder, that doesn't mean you get to hug anybody. Please don't hug anybody. You're covered in mud.
Yes, I would prefer not to dry clean these clothes.
They're nice clothes. Where did you get those clothes? Oh my
I
god.
thought
well.
Cinder was going to follow that up with, give me your clothes.
They were a gift.
Boo.
While this is happening, I walk up to Cinder and, like, do a magic spell to knock the mud off of her and clean her.
Oh, thank you, Eigel.
It all just voips back on.
Do I need to roll for that, or does this happen?
No, it happens.
Okay. I mean, I could fuck up on my spell and make it worse.
Nah,
This isn't that important.
it's not that big of a deal.
You
Alright.
remember Ryutama? It had a spell just for this occasion.
I remember Ryutama
You
was
send
good
your
times.
clothes to another dimension, and knights clean it for you. A holy order of knights dedicated to cleaning things.
So good.
It just takes them forever, because man, that Knights of the Round Table just shows up far too much.
So I'm gonna go make some money. I'm gonna start by heading over to the craftsman's quarters and seeing if anybody needs any wood chopped.
They probably understand what to do when someone loses a limb, so I'll just leave them to it.
Well, I got a store to run, so
Well-
see y'all in a week.
Well, DM, what is this
Hard.
mission list I see in our handouts?
What?
Oh no, that's not relevant today.
Oh, okay. I thought we would have to
That's-
do one to make money.
No, smash
Nope.
cut.
Nope. If you want to add money, I can just look it up in the book real quick because it has values for that sort of thing. But also, to be fair, you do kind of have like 400 gold each, except Eigel.
Oh yeah, that's right. From the last thing, we had more than enough money for fancy clothes. Sable, Sable girl,
I forgot I had this. I couldn't actually use it.
girl,
Wait, where did
girl.
Throckmorton put his?
Oh, hey, welcome. Would you like
It
a free sample?
transforms with me.
Again? Hell yes.
I just want to imagine a
no,
tiny
no, you
board
already got one.
with a
Never
pop
mind.
kit.
Girl, let's go shopping. We have 400 of this foreign money.
I spent all my money on improving my shop, but I have enough
Oh,
money.
I'll split my money with you. I'll buy it for you as a gift.
I didn't actually spend it, but okay.
Girl, come on, let's go. All right, so I'm gonna drag Sable. Well, she's willingly coming, but we're
You
gonna
still drag her anyway.
I drag her anyway down to the merchant district, and we're gonna go shopping.
Really confused about her. Yeah, drag her.
Drug.
No, don't drug her.
I think
Bad
we
Susan.
need to get clothes for Throckmorton too. But since he's not here, we have to buy him for him and dress him up right before the party.
I know. I was thinking of getting him a cute little hat.
Maybe with a feather in it.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be kind of offensive to Throckmorton if you put a feather in it?
Are you here to
No.
protest? That's what I thought.
No, that's the voice from the clouds.
We'll do one of those synthetic feathers, so it's not offensive.
Good idea. Good idea. Good idea. And we'll get
It's
like
made
a
from
fake fur coat.
No. Veto.
You only get one. You only get one veto.
I'm using it.
I want a tuxedo. I want to dress in a tux, because girls in tuxes are hot. I'm gonna get a bow tie, like not a long tie, a bow tie. It's gonna be real smexy. I want it to be.
that
Just
word
say-
since the 90s.
It's gonna be a lavender suit with like an off-white ivory undershirt and a bow tie.
Cummerbund?
Yes, and I'll have a cummerbund.
What's the color of the cummerbund?
It's deep purple. It's 42069. It's Jeff's blip color.
Is that seriously what 42069 looks like?
Yeah.
It's 420069.
Oh, whatever.
That's how I got to be purple.
It's pronounced 420 when it has 2 zeros in it.
Yep.
All right, and then what are you gonna wear, Sable?
It is.
Oh, Sable, pink and lots of frills.
Hell yeah.
And the witch hat.
No, she doesn't have a hat. She's not
How
that
can you
witch.
play a witch without a pointy hat?
She's a broom. I have an identifier.
Anyone
Don't-
can have a broom.
Don't typecast me.
You've always played witches.
I will hex you in real life.
All right, we're gonna get a little fez for Throckmorton, and
Cool.
Well, if you're going for an animal theme, why not this speedo?
Nope. How about a capelet?
Ooh, I like a capelet. Yes.
Half cape. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just add it onto his current outfit.
Yes.
It'll be good.
Good.
What is Throckmorton's current outfit?
I guess it's like green.
It's like
I don't even know. Like a green tunic?
Potato sack.
Green onesie.
Green robe.
No, it's a romper.
He's worn it for so long that he's worn out the hands and the feet.
He's been romping around in the romper so much.
Okay, so we're all dressed up. How do we spend the week, Fef?
I don't know.
Well,
If you
I
want,
have a job, so I have to work. I'm a small business owner.
all right.
It was hanging around my place while I'm making potions and seeing customers causing problems.
So, I don't think the book has any specific amount of money for a week or like that specific thing, but I'm gonna guess you make more than 10 coins because a week's unskilled mundane labor is 10 coins, but this is not unskilled or mundane.
No,
But
selling
we don't
potions.
need to figure out monetary values just
Well,
yet.
let's get into it. Let's discuss the economic system of this world you've created, Pepper.
Well, all right then.
Yeah, I
No.
make potions. And people
Um,
give me coins for them, and then
I-
they drink the potions, and they
I
come
go
back later.
check out
Then
my
sometimes they're mad.
check out my
That's
suit.
the economics.
Check out my suit. Look at
Busy.
how nice I look.
I'm working on something. I'm busy.
You
I
got like 4
go-
days still.
Um,
I think the week is just the
Remind
three
me-
of us like trading around Cinder while she's just taking up space and time.
I go.
While we do our normal things.
I go. Let's go on a date.
do you mind
That's nice.
reminding me what our goal is for the party exactly?
I mean, don't have a particular goal except, yeah, you'll talk to the professors, talk about your experiences, and I'm sure you will do anything more than that.
All right.
Right now,
I
our goal-
spend the week hanging around people from the college in an animal form to try and learn more about them.
Oh, be careful. If you get too close to the psychology students, they'll try to rope you into animal behavior studies.
All right. If I remember right, my shape-shifting roll is wisdom.
You should
All
try
right.
to stay on your move.
Yeah,
Well, that was a failure.
not great.
Get an XP.
Yeah, let me mark that. And then what happens on the failure?
He's still
plus-
chained.
The
hold
GM
on,
makes a hard
plus-
move on the failure.
All right. My goal was to transform into a cat, so that I could go just walk around anywhere and it wouldn't matter. But
You do turn into a cat. One of the students adopts you.
I learned nothing.
You forever, kitty.
And of course, since this is a university, no pets are allowed, so they have to keep you secret.
Kitty, don't try to escape. You have to stay inside. I can't let the RA find you.
My laptop is giving me trouble, but I'm trying to send you a pog of the cat that I want to turn into.
Is it Beerus?
No.
Is it round Beerus?
Maybe.
Let's send the image. Keep going. Go on with the story while I try and get this image sent.
I'm going to call you Mr. Fluffy.
The week passes.
I will distract Cinder with a children's book.
We should go on a date.
Here, read this. I'm busy.
No, come on. We're going on a date. I grab his
Nope.
hand and drag him with me.
Nope. I'm holding onto the desk with all my might.
I break the desk.
No, that was mahogany.
Yep.
Just set the pog
Okay.
down so we know what it was.
Alright, give me a few minutes.
I love technology.
Technology is good. We go out for.
Sam is setting up a pop-up shop.
I drag him
Yeah,
over.
It's market day.
I drag him over
Alright.
to watch a play. And then we go out for a nice dinner where I get smashed, just horribly drunk.
Oh, it's a chonker.
Oh no, I
Lonnie
didn't come
coming.
in.
I love that image so much.
It's so good.
Okay.
And then I get smashingly drunk, just completely wasted.
Igel does not order anything because he knows that Cinder is the only one with money and she has spent it all on the drinks. She's probably drunkenly complaining about her dad.
Dad just doesn't. Dad got married when he was like 14.
Yes, that's terrible. Yeah.
It was an arranged marriage, sure, but he seems to like Mom well enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
tell
we
me
ha-
all about it.
They had 3 kids. You don't have 3 kids on accident. Well, I mean, you do, but you have to do things to have kids. Things that only
How are
people
your
that like
siblings,
each other
you mean?
do. Oh, they're fine.
Did we ever establish your siblings' names?
No. Pitch.
Cole, what did you name your kids?
Pitch is doing fine. Pitch hangs out with Shrike a lot.
Cole's
Problem
not
child.
true.
One of them should be named after using OK's naming scheme.
Oh yeah, and then just fine is just fine.
Are you the eldest of the 3?
I'm the middle child.
That explains so much.
Pitch is the oldest.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes, dear?
Okay.
I'm in some shitty dorm room, shoved underneath somebody's bed.
No,
Are you-
it's market day. All the students go out to the market to browse the amazing deals. So maybe someone's walking you and you have like a cat leash.
Yeah, so you're doing the cat thing, which is you don't.
I'm just picturing this dude with like gigantic biceps from dragging this gigantic cat around.
Come on, Mr. Fluffers! Why won't you want to go walking?
Oh, hey,
Also,
student. Are you interested in buying one of my bubbling brews?
Gee willikers, sure.
I look down and I want to make a roll to see if I recognize. Do something like. Do you do anything to get my attention?
I just say hello, Sable.
Oh,
Huh?
I had that
A
smoking
talking cat?
hey, I will trade you one amazing potion for that talking cat.
Deal. Well, help me bear on my grades.
Oh, it will help you certainly with your studies.
The student chugs it immediately.
You should. Okay.
Hands you the leaf and walks
you're
away.
supposed to take that one with food, but okay.
That was a lot of Adderall he just drank.
Ah!
Hey, Throckmorton, you're a chonker today.
Yeah. I usually am, but I think I overdid it this time.
Are you on your side still and trying to get up?
On my side, not trying to get up.
Well,
C'est
I'm
la vie.
mine now, so just come on behind the counter and help me watch these potions.
I'm your mascot.
You my bodega cat.
Jumps up on the table, breaks table.
I try to jump up on the table and I get like a millimeter off the ground.
Oh, you should really work out.
I'll just sit here.
That's fine.
Cinder walks
And what did your
hand in
uncle do
hand with-
wrong next, Cinder?
Oh, Uncle Ryan is just such a nerd. You remind me of him, actually.
Uh-huh.
He wants me to.
By the way, we are sitting on a park bench, and I am holding your hair back as you vomit in between sentences.
Oh, hey, is that you, Cinder, over there?
Hey!
Hey, here, hold on a second. I got something.
Don't
Throw a
throw
potion
it!
at her. I already did it.
Yep.
I hit you with post sobriety.
Oh, good. She stops puking.
The drunk's out of me. Hooray.
No,
Right.
not the drunk.
Now I can start drinking again.
Nope. I never even bothered to ask you, how old are you, Cinder?
I'm 15.
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
Should have asked that earlier. No more alcohol for you.
Really lax ID laws in this town.
You mean no ID laws because she has no forms of identification.
Oh yeah, you're technically an illegal alien, aren't you?
I was kidnapped for a week. I think we have lax laws all around.
You're fine, Throckmorton. You look very
Yeah,
healthy.
this is a pro-business libertarian paradise.
Oh, God, no. The exact opposite of that.
I don't pay any
Canonically.
taxes.
That's why Throgmorton has been very depressed ever since he's been here.
How do you think I get away with my no refunds policy?
A series of fake names and identities that you assume.
Nope.
So he's been
People
trying to
keep
teach
coming and
me.
buying stuff because
He's
my
been-
potions work well enough.
He's been trying
You
to teach me calculus.
sneak amnesia potions into your
Mhm.
stock, don't you?
No, I don't do anything that do like weird mental stuff. That's gross. How dare you?
It
How
wouldn't
dare
be
you.
beneficial if people forgot that you existed and then they came back to you after a
This is
terrible
an attack
whatever
on
bad.
my reputation. I can't believe you.
Does this town have a name?
Sagittarius Village.
Okay. I was gonna suggest Caveat Emptor.
Funnily enough, everyone in this town that was born here was born within the same month. They're all Pisces.
All right, it's time to go to the party. Let us go.
Yeah, no animals allowed. I'll change back.
All right, so go to the world map. So
Why did you change it to the cat in the first place? I forgot.
I was going to try and sneak around the town and listen to some of the college professors if they said anything, and then I got adopted.
Yeah.
So the little flag right there is you. The wagon beneath you. I forget who made the joke in one of the first sessions about how our guild is basically just wagon, but that's canon now.
Our guild is wagon?
No, you get your missions from here.
Oh, I thought we said it was Craigslist, and Craig runs the wagon.
So you can go by foot, or you could see if you could ask old Malone for help.
We're going to Star University, right?
It's over
I'm not-
here.
I'm
It's a-
not walking all the way to university in this dress.
Yeah, I don't want to get my tuxedo nasty. I just spent so much money on it.
All
Time
right.
to turn into a horse.
Oh no! Oh boy, Orb, the horse. He has a Wikipedia page, actually.
All right. Hold on a sec. I'll get you on the map in a moment.
Where's that sprite from?
That's which one? The wagon or the guy?
I'm assuming the guy is a Fire Emblem.
No, he's a Suikoden.
Oh, close enough. Where's the
I'm
wagon?
also curious about the wagon.
The wagon's from Wargroove. I just looked up. I think wagon sprite, and
Oh, is that
it's there.
the Advance Wars kind of knockoff?
Yeah.
Is it out yet?
Nope.
Hmm.
All right, so you arrive, and Malone's looking at the wagon, but then he turns around and gives you a wave. Oh, hey guys, what you doing? You need a mission? Cause I'm not in the best position at the moment.
We're actually going to Star University if you're heading that way.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not moving much at the moment, but problem is one of these axles is broken, so I was about to go get that repaired. But
we have
hey,
to-
I could
we have to-
give
we
you a
have-
ride.
We have to wait here for months for traders to come by with an axle in order to get the axle fixed, and then run out of food and get dysentery. Shit.
Or we could just have Sable replace it. Sable, you have a long stick of wood that can fit into the axle, right?
How dare you?
I don't have one.
Yes. I jammed the broom through the wheel, through the axle, through the other wheel.
Well,
Alright, broom, you gotta be well behaved, okay? Don't do anything weird.
I suppose that works well enough for now. So, yeah, we'll go over to Star University and if I can find some new supplies there. Anyway, on. And so you all do, and you sit right next to this here skull.
I don't even bat an eye.
Well, yeah, of course. You've met Rosalie before.
We have?
Yeah, she's Malone's wife.
I don't remember these characters. From
So
the-
not in
Well-
game.
No, not in game.
Okay.
You've not met Malone or Rosalie before.
Hello, Rosalie.
Oh, hey, Eigel. How's things been? Pretty good.
The library's fine. It's all
Ah,
right. Cinder's
good.
back.
Oh, hey, Cinder.
Hey, Idol won't date me.
You
I
can't force
mean-
someone to love you, Cinder.
How's
Are you
work?
surprised?
How's your job, Rosalie? It looks like you've been worked down to the bone.
Wah, wah, wah,
I
wah.
smack Throckmorton across the head. Rude.
Hopefully that joke wasn't like
That one
racist.
every time.
Should I roll for flying on the broom for this travel? Since
I
I
mean-
guess technically,
Half the wagon is up in the air.
Roll to see it. Or I shouldn't say anything about the DM.
I thought you were going to send it to a horse, Throckmorton.
Nah, you're good.
I wanted to, but we found a
There's
wagon.
always a chance something can go terribly wrong.
Also, I want to see Orb the horse.
I'm doing it. I'm rolling.
All right.
Yes. Oh shit! I got a 6.
Hey, have an XP.
Oh my god. doing some good rolls tonight.
So, something goes wrong on the way. That's really it. None of those choose ones matter.
Oh man. So when you're crossing the bridge, the broom just hits against some of the stone and rockets out. Goes
Oh no!
flying
Come
away.
back!
Oh, well. It was nice while it lasted.
Oh no!
Well, we're only like an hour away from the university, I guess, so,
It'll come back in a while.
Oh, wait. Hold on, Malone. Here, let me use my quarterstaff. You had that the whole time? Yep.
Cut to Weigel being thrown in the river.
Oh, thanks. Actually, this fits even better.
Yeah. And it's not prone to run away.
How handy.
I can't believe you. I can't believe this. This betrayal.
All right, and so you arrive. And thanks to Eichel's quick thinking, you get there early enough where the buffet has not taken any significant hits.
Yeah, the undergrads haven't sniffed out freed food yet.
Had you walked, you would have been too late, and you wouldn't have had any of your favorite foods.
I'm gonna go hang out with the dude from Final Fantasy Tactics.
Which one?
I'm gonna go pour a potion in the punch.
I'm going to confiscate your potion before you do that.
Oh, you're not gonna see me.
If
I
it
didn't
isn't,
say that out loud. I'm just telling the GM what I'm doing.
if it isn't my favorite disaster asexual.
Professor Layton?
No, Cyrus.
Oh.
The Octopath guy. The only one on his own. Because of course he's on his own. He's a lonely man.
That nerd. The other nerd.
I'm going to hover around Cinder to make sure she doesn't terrify anyone.
Check out my axe. This is an artifact from fighting at the creature at the void at the end of everything.
Oh, you must be Cinder.
Yeah, I'm Cinder Mayor, daughter of Co-Mayor and OK Mayor from the world of Theris. I'm a traveler. I'm an interdimensional traveler.
You have to excuse Cinder. She is prone to fanciful stories and the like. There's no evidence that she actually comes from a different dimension whatsoever.
The man just looks very confused.
My name is Eigel, Mage of the Tower.
Ah, a Tower Mage. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. I feel like this never comes up, but Eigel's eyes are made of quicksilver.
Oh, yeah.
I came up with that from the very beginning, and it never really gets in any importance.
No one mentioned it for some reason.
Yeah, no one wants to talk about it because
I don't want to be rude.
Yeah. Imagine they ripple when he gets mad, which is often.
So they're constantly rippling, you're saying?
Yeah.
I bet
And
you I can
Alright,
chop
well, I'm
this
gonna
table
go-
right in half.
I gently pull the axe away from Cinder. We do not break
It's sure
furniture.
Layton's like, no, I want to see her do it.
This reminds me of a puzzle about tables.
I'm gonna put the table back together again in a really cool way.
I have 12 matchstick.
Fuck you.
I guess I'm in a surprising turn of events. I'm gonna go talk to our contact and be the responsible one.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Throckmorton. Good evening.
We've made you wear that fez and capelet. We
Yeah.
added to your outfit.
That's part of why I wanted to turn into a horse, because the horse could wear it also. Hey, I'm really asked about the outfit.
Did you have trouble getting here?
Why the long
Well,
face?
yeah, but you know, we got here.
Oh dear. Well, you're not too terribly late.
It's called Fast to Be Late.
Yes, fashionable. That is what you would call me.
Oh, this is Professor Augie. Augie, this is Throckmorton Mortonthrock. Hello.
You may have heard about me on the internet.
What's an internet?
Hello, Professor.
Ah, good to meet you.
Oh.
I'm the math teacher here.
Oh, it just cuts. I'm the math teacher. Cuts to Throckmorton's face and then cuts away to somewhere else.
It cuts to me pouring a potion in the punch. It
The potion
starts
is
bubbling
whiskey.
a little bit. And that's it. It cuts away.
No,
You
you
want to?
do
No,
not.
no, no,
Do you
no,
want
no,
to
no.
make
you
some
wanna,
sort
yeah,
of roll?
Yeah, but do you want to make a roll to decide what the potion does? Because I'm kind of curious.
Yes.
Oh, should I
It's
roll on the
not
wall
cool.
magic table again?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, someone roll me D100.
Not me.
All right.
I just want it to be
65.
tactful, okay?
65. Let's not do that one. That one's bad. Roll
Okay,
again.
look, we got
44.
44. Let's see.
What was 65, by the way?
That was just 3 creatures nearby taking lightning damage. That's not within that's not in the thematically in the
Every time someone
the
takes
spirit of this.
like 3
Yeah.
professors who smoke, my
44
god.
is for the next minute you can teleport up 20 feet as a bonus action.
So there are undergrads just popping in and out of existence all over the place now.
My god, he's got an extra action.
Considering there are magic courses at this college, I bet no one bats an eye at this because magic bullshit happens all the time in the undergrad courses.
Oh yeah, plenty.
This will liven up those nerds. And the post is also alcoholic. It's not just.
Oh, I have an important question for the setting.
Mhm.
What is the sports team? And what is the
Ooh.
sport they play for this college?
Oh man, sports, huh? All right. Definitely hockey.
Ice hockey or roller
yes.
hockey?
It's ice hockey. It's full contact.
It's on ice, but they still wear rollerblades.
No, that's
No,
crazy.
it's on ice, but it's also equestrian hockey. So there's 32 blades.
Jeez.
Anyway, give me an Eldritch Abomination.
Rust monsters.
It's not Eldritch.
The stars rust monsters.
The possums.
The fighting
Canonically
wombats.
Eldritch in this game.
No, the fighting mongooses.
Oh god. That was in character as Throckmorton, by the way. Whatever his conversation is right now.
So when
There's-
I go, sorry, go ahead.
Yes, Cinder.
So when I go lift up the axe, it's too heavy, and his spindly little arms can't lift it.
I use
And
magic to lift it.
No, Igel, you hold it like this, and she like.
I don't give it back. I don't let go of it. Struggling to get it out of her hands and put it in the coat check where they check weapons.
This is important. Was Careless Whisper non-diegetic background music, or was Cinder just making
Cinder
those
was humming
noises
it.
you were doing right now?
Cinder was making the noises as she was holding the axe with Igel. I
Cinder,
feel
that is
so
not a musical
unsure
I'm putting this
as
with
I
the rest of
take
the
your
weapons
hands
at the front of
and
the
lead
party.
you to
where you can get
the
it later.
dance floor.
Goodbye, Cinder. Say goodbye to your axe. It will be where it be at the coat check when you need it.
So anyway, in my world, dragons, they need stories to live.
Oh, I forget.
And you feed them stories?
Yeah, we
Why do you
feed them
do that?
because they're tasty. I guess they're into it.
So
No, why-
halfway through giving the axe to some poor undergrad as a coat check and taking a number for it, Igel realizes, oh shit, I left Cinder alone with other people.
Sable's here now. What are you gonna do, Jeff?
You're helping dragons? What? Why would you do that?
From what I understand when she was talking about them extensively, they're more like nature spirits. They just call them dragons, and they
Okay.
maintain the world. And if they don't eat, they go crazy.
Also, we have no evidence of their existence anyway.
Yeah, but I see no reason for her to be lying about this. It's way too elaborate for
She's
someone
not lying.
like
She's just delusional.
it's too elaborate for someone like Cinder to just make this all up. Or
Hey,
just
hey,
out of the
hey,
brain.
hey! Someone like me? What? So rude.
I meant someone
The
so
adult
earnest.
talking child.
Igel, how old are
well.
you?
26.
Oh,
Oh, you're so old.
wow, he's ancient.
You might as well be made of dust. Clatter little bones around.
Clean the cobwebs off of you.
I'm looking very annoyed.
His eyes just rippling constantly.
No, they're calm. He's reached that point of anger that is zen.
Alright, I'm gonna head over here. Hey.
So, anyways, I heard y'all wanted to hear about our adventure with the mirror.
Oh, yes. Miss Merrior was very excited, but she didn't really describe much of the event itself.
Yeah, she's low in detail. So I go into a long story that heavily features my potion making and how it helped the whole adventure go through.
Do you just go into cooking show mode where you describe how to make these potions?
Yes. Well, it's important. I mean, I made those potions that I forget what they did. It was important at the time.
I think you had a deafening potion and a healing potion that you made during.
Oh yeah, to make earwax.
You go into excruciating detail how the earwax is exactly
So
formed.
listen, like when you have limited resources, you have to work with what you have available. So
I'm going to go check on Cinder. Cinder, why are you bothering this poor man?
Well, hold on. Let Loka have a turn talking to NPCs before we continue role playing.
Unless Loka wants to voice this NPC.
Is Professor Augie just going on about math?
Yes. Well, I mean,
His mind palace, Sherlock style, with equations swimming around him. Only they're like really simple equations, like 2 + 2.
Augie is talking about matrices, and Throgmorton's eyes are crossing.
Glazing over.
He's not said a word about the adventure like he's supposed to.
Terrified.
Throckmorton attempted to be responsible, but then somebody started mathing, and then he just couldn't deal.
Look, math professors don't get to talk outside of their classes much, okay? Give Augie some time. He needs this.
At the end, Augie says, like, so how was your adventure? And Throgmorton just says, oh, we fought a possum. And that's it.
It screamed, I guess. I ate a mirror. So how was the adventure? I can turn it to
I used to be kind of naive, and now I'm just sad.
and confused. by math.
And that was the point where I put the shard back in the mirror, and then we all got sucked inside the mirror, and there was a horrible possum beast that screamed at us. And then we left the mirror, and it broke again, and everything was fine. And then Throckmorton ate one of the pieces.
And the castle it was in fell out of the sky. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, yeah, it fell out of the sky. It's still out there. It's like we kind of like it's on the beach.
Oh
Like in the
yes.
ocean.
Some students actually visited the location. They tried
Complain about a
to
spooky ghost.
they tried to go to the castle, but then a weird floating armor yelled at them to get out of his house.
Oh yeah, he thinks everything's his house.
We made his house for him. Remember?
After we destroyed it. Yeah.
Did any of the students? Hold on. Did your students disturb the sandcastle there?
Oh no, they tried to go to the actual castle, but he'd apparently taken up residence there.
Well, just have them build a better sandcastle for him, and he'll leave him alone.
It's amazing how Igel can hear every conversation that's happening in this room.
I'm not
It's
that
my-
far
it's
away.
my-
He's hyper focused.
Ghosts are like hermit crabs.
Yeah. Well, at least this ghost is.
It's the only one I've ever met.
Oh, you'll also want to take some volleyball players with you.
No, I will not elaborate.
Somewhere in the university, two volleyball players look up and say, "Goose, did you hear that?"
Oh, and there are the rudest fish. Just the rudest fish. Really rude fish.
Oh yeah, I
Forget
forgot.
about that.
The fish are also giant and eat people, so bring a lot of extra undergrads.
Ah, yes, the real big fish. We've heard they prowl the waters there.
Hey, Broody. Hey, buddy. Hey, sad man.
What you doing? What you doing, sad man?
Oh,
doing?
hello. And you are?
Oh, I'm Cinder Mayor. I'm a hero. I went to the end of space and time and fought an opossum.
Ah, yes, Miss Marrower. Would you like to go over your adventure? I'm fascinated, but I've only heard secondhand accounts thus far.
Well, check it out.
Also,
I brought.
how old are you?
I'm 15. Shut up.
Rude.
Sure. So we oh gosh, it's been a while and I didn't watch the videos to refresh my memory.
Well, that sounds exactly what Cinder would have forgotten about. Basically every important detail.
I fed the journal to a dragon, so I don't have it with me.
You met a
Cinder,
dragon?
Cinder, are you bothering this man? I'm sorry, sir. She's a little delusional. You know how kids are at this age.
Well, I suppose, yes. She probably wouldn't have survived if she'd met a dragon.
Now, do
There
you
were
want...
no dragons on the adventure.
There was
Oh, yes,
no,
of
no, no,
course,
no.
of
There was a
course.
dragon that turned into mist. Remember? And he was
That
dating.
was an
he was
illusion,
married.
dear.
No, he
That
was
was
married.
an illusion.
He was married to that giant dwarf, and no, he
Those
was a
were
real
both
dragon.
illusions, dear.
That one was real.
Oh, that one. Yes, those were homunculi, I think.
Well, you believe me.
No, I met them. I talked to them. But the mist illusion was part of it. It was a homunculus, dear. It wasn't an actual dragon.
Don't call me dear. You're too old.
Also, don't believe Throckmorton over Cinder.
I believe Throckmorton. What did I not disbelieve about Throckmorton?
Whatever.
Anyway,
I'm gonna go harass Igel so Cinder can have a conversation with an NPC without having Igel harass her.
Oh god, I've turned into a shaft.
Igel, I want to go home. Igel, this party sucks.
Not so
Everyone
loud.
just talks to me about Matt.
You what? I don't even understand how you managed to find a conversation that you were so ill-equipped to have.
When I talked to our contact, because I thought that was a good thing to do, and they told me to talk to this other person, they wouldn't shut up about Matt.
Well, math's important. It's, I guess for other people, not you. You probably don't really need to know math now that I think about it.
Uncle Ryan wants me to learn math. It's awful.
He sounds like a very upstanding citizen, and you should listen to everything he says.
Hey, I use a lot of math to make potions. It's okay.
See? Look, math isn't evil, Throckmorton. People use it all the time. You don't have to be afraid of it.
Math is he's not afraid, he's bored. It's
Hey,
different.
come drink the punch with me. Sad man. Come on, I'll talk to you over here.
Oh no, I don't really do punch.
Just humor her. She doesn't get out very much. I honestly, I don't know where she's been for the last 3 months. I have to assume it's been wandering in a delusional haze.
I drink the punch and start teleporting randomly.
No, roll a new one. I found a different table. We need this one instead.
All right. Is it still D100?
Yes.
61.
61. Ooh. She gained 1 AC for a minute.
So, is there any visible change, or is it...
Do I get like scaly
Armor gets
skin?
bigger.
Do I get like scaly skin?
It's really up to you.
Yeah, my skin gets visibly scaly.
You're
I'm like-
lucky because 60 was approximately 100 gallons of water appear above your head.
Oh man, that would have been awesome. Hey, check out my skin. Punch me.
No, thank you.
Look,
Does he
Throckmorton,
drink the potion?
go talk to the man
No.
in the top hat sitting next to Sable. He seems nice and doesn't have any math on him.
So there were 6?
He looks
back
math
then?
adjacent.
Well, I don't know if I could untangle all these cables. I mean, I guess you just cut through them all, and then that would untangle.
No! You have to solve it. It's a puzzle.
Well, I mean, Alexander the Great solved the Gordian knot by just slicing it in half.
Oh no, this is Earth now.
It was Earth all along.
My God.
Numenera!
No
How's
manera.
that, Professor?
I guess you solved my puzzle.
Yeah.
But what about these matchsticks I have here?
Here, have some punch.
Oh, thank you. I feel tougher.
No, roll on the table. Give me a D100.
Oh my God, what's Professor Layton get?
62.
Ooh, that's the next one up. Let me see what is on this one. Oh, he gets a Charlie horse in both legs. Reduces
Oh,
speed by 10
God.
for 1 hour.
Oh God, an hour long? Oh Jesus, not now.
That's on the nuisance table. There are other ones that are more drastic.
No, give him whatever 40 is. This is far too hard
Runs
to
over to Layton. Evil, what the hell did you do?
You cannot give people an hour-long Charlie horse.
Okay, 40 is take 1d10 radiant damage.
Oh god, the light of God is killing me! This also reminds me of a puzzle.
Oh God!
I can't believe you murdered Professor Layton.
No, it's fine. He's fine.
And I'm glad.
This is role playing damage.
I'm glad you did that, murder Layton.
Luke, everything is so dark. I'm growing cold, Luke.
Oh, here, I
It's a
poured a
punch and an
healing potion
angel
on
just-
him.
The angel just comes out of nowhere and kicks him.
Been slapped by an angel.
I
Someone-
pour a
Okay.
healing potion on him. He's fine.
Someone set up this obstacle course for my hamster.
So Throckmorton tries to talk to the fish, and the fish tells him to fuck off. And I try to punch the fish, but the fish is too fast. Then we play volleyball with some ghosts.
Mm.
The guy is now just nodding along, like maybe she'll stop talking eventually.
We go into this cave and there's a dragon, a real dragon, but it doesn't want stories. It's weird. It's not like what real dragons are like.
Neither are yours, really.
What? No, my dragons are like legit dragons. Your dragons are weird. My dragons are legit.
Well, yes, our dragons tried to destroy civilization. Go. Well, thousands.
my dragons tried to destroy things too. They fucked up my dad's island, but that was only because they got fed bad stories. If you feed them good stories, they become good dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they try to set people up on dates that they have no business doing.
If Posh even comes near Cinder, Cole would kill him.
Posh can visit, but he has to maintain a certain amount of distance and come alone. He can't bring suitors.
Remember, Posh, I could have killed you in the past. I can always kill you in the future.
Ryan
That's
loves to
okay
visit-
though. I brought all the pictures of potential ones.
I brought their bio data.
Ryan loves to come along just to watch Cole roast Posh.
All right, Eigel, but you talk to Emery. You find out what we're supposed to do. I try to find out what we're supposed to do, and I just talked about math. You talk to the boss.
It's not a job. We just talk to people. We're just doing something nice for someone out of the empathy of our hearts, Throckmorton. Do you not understand altruism? Do you?
I'm surprised you do.
Hey, do you guys have any fucked up like wizard animals like owlbears or hippogriffs or whatever?
Just
Oh, yes, plenty.
Can I
How do
fight
you
him?
describe them?
with a beard. He doesn't seem like he does puzzles or math or whatever. Hi, Emery. How are you doing?
Oh, hello. I've noticed you are, we'll say, enjoying the party.
That is a word. Yes.
Well, your friends are, I see. You look like you have your hands full.
Honestly, I think I'll just let Cinder run around for a bit and see what happens. Like, this is a long-standing academic institution. I bet it's seen some share of weird shit, right?
Oh, yes, of course. You took away her axe, so I suppose there's not much else damage she could do.
I wouldn't say that. but-
Long lasting.
Yeah, yes. So, would you introduce me to this fellow here?
Oh, yes. This is Professor Augie. She's the math teacher here at the university.
Hello, Augie. Professor Augie, sorry.
Oh, hello. You're a friend of Throckmorton's, yes?
Mm-hmm, yes.
Very nice fellow. Very attentive. Never once blinked. That was kind of weird.
He does that at times. He's a druid. You know how they are. Self-trained magicians.
Dang.
Did you have any questions about the recent report about what I and my companions went through with the artifact?
Oh, yes, of course. I'd love to hear the stories.
And I will tell a factually accurate and boring recounting of the tale, which will probably thrill a math professor to no end.
So, Augie gets 67, Emery gets 95. Midway through this, they sip their punch.
All right, let's see. 67. Roll a d6.
Oh no.
All right. 6.
You grow 6 inches in height. You gradually return to your original height over the course of one day.
Augie is now taller.
What was the other number?
95.
95.
95.
I imagine Augie does not notice.
No.
That one says, for the next hour, any spell you cast does not require semantic components.
Okay. Unless you
Cool.
were casting any spells, that'd be great.
Well, I mean, you don't have to speak to cast the spell, so if you think too hard about it, I imagine you cast it accidentally.
As far as they are
Well, it still
concerned,
would
they're just
require
drinking a really
verbal
good punch.
And or material component. Semantic is the movements, actually.
Oh,
Semantic,
that's
sorry.
right. It's
Yeah.
verbal.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Teleporting axe.
Alright, I want to fight one of these wizard monsters.
What?
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 I want to fight an owlbear or a Pegasus or whatever.
We don't.
Cinder, this is a zoo.
We don't.
I picked that one. That's a polar bear.
I want to fight. Why would you pick the polar bear?
Uh,
We don't have any of those creatures just laying around.
Also, that's the job
Boring.
for undergrads, not professors.
I want to fight something. I want to show you guys my combat prowess.
That's quite all right. I'm sure you're quite strong.
I pick him up. I'm-
Okay. Good job.
I set him back down again.
You did it.
wow,
Thank you.
very strong, actually. That was one-handed. He starts writing down notes.
Yes, well, it's clear that you're very passionate about these sorts of subjects. You should write them down. I believe stories like this have their own merits.
This is boring. No dragon is going to be happy with this story. It's got to have like a climax. There's got to be. If it had some romance, like Posh could get into it. But there's no romance. There's no intrigue. There's no. So Shrike wouldn't want it. There's no nothing. There's just talking. It's boring. This is boring. It's gonna make a
There's
bad
tiny
dragon.
There's a tiny posh voice in the back of your head saying you could set up some romance. After all, didn't your parents meet at a party like this one?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but they were arranged. It's not the same thing.
Let's not talk about that.
Cole doesn't want to tell the story, but okay is always like, oh yeah, your dad asked me at a party. Technically arranged, but it was arranged on the night he asked me, so meh.
We met because your dad found a weird compass.
And his best friend started a war at that time, or I forget. Was that the day after? It's kind of fuzzy.
Such a good
Well,
campaign.
Throgmorton has hit the point of the party where he is just standing around awkwardly waiting for the party to be over.
He is holding a cup in his hand. It doesn't have anything in it. He's just wants to look like he's holding something.
He doesn't know where to set the cup down.
Oh, also for posterity, Duddlevon got a 27. What's he get as well as drunk?
Oh, god damn it.
Is he standing among the throngs of undergrads who are doing the exact same thing because they're all socially awkward?
He's still sitting across from Leighton. He's having a pleasant chat. They can just talk forever.
As Leighton is writhing on the ground in pain, you mean?
God. I can't believe every effect was
gave
just
him a-
pain.
I gave him an actual healing potion. He's fine.
And Jeff was 27 on that chart.
Oh, okay. Let me look. 27. Over the next minute, all plants within 20 feet of you grow as affected by the plant growth spell.
So is there like a flower on the table or something?
Oh, yes. There's just a plant
It's like
growing.
this is haunting me.
This
Nature
reminds me of
trying
a
to call
puzzle.
me back to the forest.
This reminds me of a puzzle. Oh.
Hello, Cinder.
This is boring.
I know.
This story is not good for dragons. Something needs to happen.
I thought Cinder's next words were going to be, want to make out.
No.
Alright, well, I could give you one of the results from the severe table instead of the nuisance table.
Oh, man.
How about we don't?
And that's when the castle fell into the ocean.
I see.
I imagine it's largely safe, but from what I've heard, the ghost that we built a sandcastle for is now residing in it and probably doesn't like trespassers. But I bet you could bribe and/or trick him pretty easily if you do something as a favor for him.
Yes, we'll have to figure that one out. Well, thank you, Eigel. Yes, that should suffice. It seems everything lines up. We've got the details down. It should help our research going forth. Thank you.
It was a pleasure. Now, if you excuse me, I need to make sure the rest of the party is not, or the rest of my party is not burning something or whatever.
Very well, have fun.
I'm gonna go straight for Cinder. Cinder, have you started any fires?
Cinder is
Cinder?
literally playing with the matches that Leighton had.
Cinder, give me those. Why do you have 12 matchstick?
She used them to spell out fuck.
Cinder, who taught you that word?
No.
Rearrange it to frick, quick.
Heck. It says heck. I go gosh.
Cinder, I get the impression that you aren't enjoying yourself despite the fact that you were so gung-ho about coming to this party.
I thought that there would be like bandits or like
It's a party hosted by academics. What did you expect?
when my dad went to that party and met my mom, a big fight broke out. I was hoping a big fight would break out.
I keep telling you, in your delusional made-up world, it has no bearing on this reality, Cinder. Fights just don't break out at parties because someone
I'd
says
punch
something
him.
about someone's mother or something.
Roll d6.
It's 2d6, right?
Yeah, first you have to hack and slash.
Yeah. Whoops. There we go. I think that hits, but doesn't do extra damage.
Oh, I can look.
Oh, I do 5 damage to him.
Which I guess is 4 damage because I have at least 1 armor. And I imagine you just slap me across the face hard enough to break my lip.
No, I punch
And I
you
just
in the shoulder, into the table, grumble.
Cinder! What? Young lady, if you cannot behave, you're going to have to leave the party. Or leave this party. The academic party, not our party. But if you keep this up... Throckmorton, say something.
Wait. So you're telling me if somebody punches you, they get thrown out of the party?
No, I mean this party that we are standing in, the room. I mean, she's not behaving.
Yes. You're saying that if we punch you, we get to leave this party.
Throckmorton.
Oh, no.
We're all gonna beat up Michael, no.
Oh, no.
I'm talking to grad students about unionizing.
Yes.
They're super into it.
Oh, there's already a union.
Yeah, you succeed.
Alright, that means I roll damage.
Oh god.
Throckmorton just like throws you into that table and then just walks out. Like, I'm leaving.
Cinder helps you up, brushes you off. It says, I can't believe you're so old. I'm going to.
I'm just gonna sit
So
down.
do we just leave, Hefner? Or
Yeah.
run away now?
I mean, I ain't stopping you.
I'm gonna go out and find some
By the way,
bandits.
I was under the impression something was gonna attack this party.
I would like
It's
to
an
remind
interlude.
everybody that I have 12 hit points when at full health. I am down to 5 now.
Oh my god. So half the party nearly murdered Eigel.
That's role-playing damage. It doesn't have to be real damage.
No, I think both
That
of you
was-
don't know how to hold back.
That was for the sake of the joke.
I go
Though, if
looking
you
for
wanted
trouble.
to drink some punch on the way out.
Nope. I've seen what that does to people.
All
I
right,
go-
see y'all nerds later. Come buy potions. Bye. I fly out.
With what?
My broom. It came
It
back.
came back.
The
Okay.
very next day. Couldn't
I
stay
literally
away.
said it would come back later.
It crashes through a window.
Oh, Mariah's here. Bye.
Ouch! Crashes through a different window.
Yeah. Now I go out the door.
I'm going to go over to Emery and apologize for the disturbance and my companions.
Well, I'll be honest. They were better behaved than I thought.
honestly,
They
no.
only beat up you.
Well, I hope your professors enjoyed the information they got from my companions and I. I'm going to go see about getting them corralled and keep them out of any more trouble.
Well, good luck then, Igel.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
A lot of people aren't going to cover. A lot of people aren't going to cover.
I go
it,
to
because
the
obviously people
weapon check-in and pick up the axe that Cinder obviously forgot to pick up.
No, I got my axe and left with it.
I have the return ticket.
Cinder forcibly grabbed her axe like 10 minutes ago. I don't know if you
Yeah,
noticed.
yeah. I need.
Return's been following her all this time.
It's just undergrads. They don't care.
So I go out looking for trouble. Just looking for fights. Something interesting, anything interesting. Otherwise, this story is going to be really
Cinder.
boring for a boring
Cinder.
dragon.
Cinder. What is your deal?
I can't feed a bad story to a dragon. It'll make it sick.
All right. You said it's either fights or romance, right?
Yes.
Do you want to go on another date?
You're too old.
Yeah, also
Yeah.
you're too young.
Igel, why don't you take a seat over there?
I didn't realize you
How
were
about
so
the- how about-
old.
How about a treasure hunt?
Ooh, I like treasure hunt. Yes.
And we're gonna have to go back to Sagittarius Town and go find it, because I have an idea of where there might be treasure.
Okay.
Hidden in a secret place that you have not seen yet.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess you go back.
Something's supposed to happen at this party that didn't.
No.
I think Pepper
It's an
said that she has
interlude.
nothing planned.
God damn it. You
It's
said
an
that I'm sure nothing else will happen, so I just kept waiting for like a wolf to barrel into the room.
Turns out you were the wolf all along, Throckmorton.
Yeah,
I could have been in the woods. Fuck this.
All right. So you return to Sagittarius.
All the while along the road, I am talking up this treasure like it's the greatest thing in the universe to get Cinder to pay attention and not break things. And then I step in front of the library and hold my arms up, and behold!
She stares at the library. It's is this the treasure was inside of me all along bullshit?
No, it's inside the library.
Oh, okay. She enters the library.
I mean, it's knowledge, but like, you get it, right?
Oh no. I will no.
Oh, that's so lame!
Shut up, Sable!
It grows bigger, your mind must flower. It's great to learn.
Knowledge is power.
You know, this is her whole deal, right? She writes these for the dragon. You can't just copy, so that's plagiarism.
I'm not saying she copies, I'm just saying that she learns about this world so she can figure out how to interact with it without breaking things and starting
mean-
fights.
I think she's fine.
I'm gonna go to the bar.
You're 15.
I'm gonna start a
Part of
fight.
libertarian paradise.
No.
At the bar.
That was a joke. It's not actually Paradise.
Okay.
Sable pretends it is.
I was willing to assume.
Sable does not pay taxes though.
She's
Sable
Elon
is a
Musk.
libertarian.
I do not pay the taxes. Hon hon hon.
I started a cousin into space. I don't pay the taxes. Oh god.
She finds an adventuring party. She makes them tell her a story about an adventure that they've been on recently, and she writes it down.
Cinder, what are you doing here? Drink is a sin. Come on.
You yell from the library.
Oh, I forgot I can move my pog. Cinder. Cinder. Come on.
I need a good story for the dragons. I go, you don't understand how important it is. When they get sick, they can drown whole continents.
Yes. Okay.
They
I
summon
understand.
demons.
I understand that this dragon story is very important to you. How about we?
I mean,
Look,
we
Cinder.
could just soft cliffhang this and say you can go do a mission.
Yes, let's
No,
go
I
do a
want
mission.
to avoid missions altogether because the last one was terrible, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but-
find a way
but-
to keep her out of trouble and have a good time without breaking things.
Too late. No, you have to do it.
Nope.
Yep. I mean, you
You're
can
not
do it
even part of this
under.
conversation.
Cinder, I
Yes.
have an idea.
Yes, Throckmorton.
Why don't you write like a narrative documentary? You observe nature for a while, and then you try and make a story out of it.
And if that doesn't work,
I can help. I can be part of the story.
That's right. Throckmorton can be your plant actor. Only he's an animal.
I mean, no offense, Throckmorton, but that sounds kind of boring. I don't know what dragon would be
say
interested
that-
in that story.
But the majesty of nature.
Yeah, what dragon would be interested in that story? Look, we've got war dragons, we've got romance dragons, we've got adventure dragons, and we've got betrayal dragons. What?
Well, what is more?
Throckmorton just looks downcast.
Cinder, you're hurting his feelings. Come on.
Well, you guys could come with me when I go.
What'd you
get
say,
my-
Sample?
my
You're all the way
rare-
over there.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you. I walked away. Hey, you know
I can still hear you all perfectly.
I have to go fetch rare and mysterious ingredients.
Yes! That sounds
You mean
exciting.
The mushrooms you pull off
From distant lands, the rarer and more mysterious, the better they are.
Real adventure.
So, hey, I'm gonna tell you all a secret. You know how all the potions I make do random things?
Mm-hmm.
They're not actually random.
Yeah, I can tell.
You mean you tried to kill that nice puzzle man?
He was fine.
It was just a prank.
Frank
It's
gone
a
horribly wrong.
lethal prank. Alright, I guess we'll
Bring
take
me
a
my
mission.
Sudoku.
And while we're on the mission, we'll look for ingredients for you. Let's check the mission board.
No missions! No missions!
Da, 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 da.
Smash cut. To on a mission.
Well, that's where we're leaving off.
All right, we'll pick one when we come back.
Yep. All right, good. Now, don't have to do a thing that might take more than one session. And hey, we got the lack of tying up loose ends at the end of the last session all cleaned up.
Now it's clear that everyone hates each other.
I don't hate anybody. Everyone loves me. I'm
This is the most inexplicable party.
The only reason we're held together is we're trying to keep each other in check so we don't start the apocalypse. Except Sable.
Alright.
Sable just doesn't give a fuck.
How do I monetize the apocalypse?
Yeah, exactly. Throckmorton is trying just to do the good thing.
All
Just
right.
wants to be friends. I'm so sorry, Throckmorton.
I just want to live my life in the woods.
Now there's math in the world, and I hate that.
Surprise, Throckmorton. Math has always been here. Guess what? Nature is math in a way.
No.
Alright, well-
Throckmorton has nightmares that are just Schoolhouse Rock songs. 3 is a magic number, Throckmorton.
All right.
It was
well,
a hairy bear. It was a scary bear, but the bear's not the scary part. It's the adjectives.
Conjunction junction.
all right. The session has been ending for a solid minute as we make
I'm just a bill.
Ridiculous jokes.
All right, thank you everybody who watched or will watch. We appreciate it. Like and
There are a lot of new
subscribe.
faces in the chat. I didn't recognize everyone.
Yeah, all of you were just so good. Sorry we didn't get back to all of you, but God, there are just so many of you here.
Also,
Keep up,
sorry
you
if
know.
you have been here multiple times. I just didn't notice.
I
I
haven't
don't
been
always
paying
check the
very
chat.
close
I don't know if you do a
Yeah.
bit right now if that's true. I have no way watching it.
There were a few. I forget. I'm not doing a bit. There actually were a bunch of people I didn't
Just watch
recognize in
us
the
fuck
chat.
around. Who cares? Great.
All right, I'm gonna stop streaming now. Thank you everybody. Bye.
Goodbye.
Good night.